sometimes the most powerful words are the most honest ones. In May 1940, at the darkest hour of the Second World War, Winston Churchill stood before the British Parliament for the first time as Prime Minister. His nation was at war, his government was brand new, and the road ahead looked almost impossible. Instead of offering comfort and easy promises, he gave the truth and then gave his country something even more valuable: a clear policy, a single goal, and a call to unity. Today we read this short, unforgettable speech, which is remembered as one of the greatest speeches in history. On Friday evening last I received His Majesty's commission to form a new administration. It was the evident wish and will of Parliament and the nation that this should be conceived on the broadest possible basis, and that it should include all parties, both those who supported the late government and also the parties of the opposition. I have completed the most important part of this task. A war cabinet has been formed of 5 members, representing, with the opposition Liberals, the unity of the nation. The 3 party leaders have agreed to serve, either in the war cabinet or in high executive office. The 3 fighting services have been filled. It was necessary that this should be done in one single day, on account of the extreme urgency and rigor of events. To form an administration of this scale and complexity is a serious undertaking in itself, but it must be remembered that we are in the preliminary stage of one of the greatest battles in history, that we are in action at many other points in Norway and in Holland, that we have to be prepared in the Mediterranean, that the air battle is continuous, and that many preparations have to be made here at home. In this crisis I hope I may be pardoned if I do not address the House at any length today. I hope that any of my friends and colleagues or former colleagues who are affected by the political reconstruction will make allowance, all allowance, for any lack of ceremony with which it has been necessary to act. I would say to the House, as I said to those who have joined this government, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. We have before us an ordeal of the most grievous kind. We have before us many, many long months of struggle and of suffering. You ask, what is our policy? I can say, it is to wage war by sea, land, and air, with all our might and with all the strength that God can give us. To wage war against a monstrous tyranny never surpassed in the dark, lamentable catalogue of human crime. That is our policy. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer in one word. It is victory, victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror, victory, however long and hard the road may be. For without victory, there is no survival. Let that be realized. No survival for the British Empire, no survival for all that the British Empire has stood for, no survival for the urge and impulse of the ages, that mankind will move forward towards its goal. But I take up my task with buoyancy and hope. I feel sure that our cause will not be suffered to fail among men. At this time I feel entitled to claim the aid of all, and I say, come then, let us go forward together with our united strength. With those last words, let us go forward together with our united strength. Churchill turned fear into purpose. This speech shows us that great leadership is built on honesty, clarity, and hope. First tell people the truth, then show them the goal, and finally invite them to walk the road together. Nearly 90 years later, those same 4 words still remind us that courage does not hide the difficulty, courage carries us through it.